Right Hook. Number one for news, comment and opinion. Sponsored by VHI Healthcare. Number one for health insurance.
All right, welcome back to the Right Hook on News Talk in Cork, in Operaleen, as the evening draws in. Now, the Irish Examiner today highlighted the struggles kids and parents can have with the whole area of homework in junior school and indeed in senior school. Is there a right way? Should there be homework at all? Well, I'm joined by Dr. Nisha O'Reilly, who's the founder of the Homework Club in Blanchardstown in Dublin. Dr. O'Reilly, welcome to the programme.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon. How are you?
Now, Dr. O'Reilly, is there a right way and is there a wrong way in relation to homework? Or, is it, to quote an old cliche, horses for courses, that you do it some ways with some kids and differently with others?
I think really my role within the Homework Club and Confidence Club is I'm quite often brought in as a mediator, because there's a huge amount of battles at home with parents. There's a huge amount of rows and around homework at every level, and it is taking over a lot of people's lives, particularly even at primary level. You know, parents are kind of taking on the role as sort of homework police. I think part of my job is finding a way to make students feel like there's a point to doing it other than just getting it out of the way and getting it done, and to do it effectively. I would say to students that an hour with us is worth 3 in your bedroom. And the real reason for that is because of procrastination in particular. You know, procrastination for me, and not doing your essay and, not doing it all weekend and leaving it until Sunday evening when there's loads of tears and anger in the house, is about not knowing how to start your essay and how to get it done.
Dr. O'Reilly, I'm delighted you mentioned about the weekend essay, leaving it to Sunday night. I have to tell you that 60 years ago, children left the essay until Sunday night. I mean, this isn't something new. This has been going on for the best part of a century.
Yes, it's the same pattern, it's the same vortex. And about 2 years ago, I was in the Irish Examiner myself talking about the fact that excessive homework was quite damaging. And I meet a lot of very unhappy students all of the time. And for me, there's a direct correlation between hating school and not doing well in your homework and not thinking that you're doing well in school. And that's very hard because we spend a lot of time in school. So it's very sad to meet particularly teenagers who are so unhappy with it. So it's really about trying to change how people are doing their homework, trying to get it done more effectively, and also for parents not to be so intimidated, because they actually do know a lot and they have a lot to contribute and a lot to add. And by actually even sitting around and having a family discussion, and it's much easier to write, for instance, about what you know about and when you have opinions on things. So I meet a lot of 15-year-old teenage boys in particular who don't seem to have an opinion in their head and who don't seem to be able to talk for themselves. And it's very hard when you can't do that to then suddenly turn around and write an essay on something.
But part of the reason, perhaps, why children don't have a thought in their head or an opinion is that today parents, both of them invariably, are working, are coming home tired from work, and then they are faced with dinner, prepared dinner or whatever, and then they're faced with homework. So homework is arriving at a point when the parents are at, I would imagine, their lowest physical and mental awareness.
Yes, it is. It's a big part of it. So it's about changing, I think, changing the perceptions of the tasks as well. So, like, one of the most common essays you'll get to write is to write about a hero. And everybody needs to have heroes and influencers and role models in life. But quite often, when I sit down to do this task with students, they'll only ever really write maybe about a sports superstar. But the world of TED Talk is changing the sort of people who are influencing the world. And there's a lot of articles out there. So a lot of parents do read these articles online, and they do read it on the social media, and they are on LinkedIn, and they are seeing topical conversations taking place around them all day. And I think it's really about bringing those ideas back to their children and having a completely different role as parents, having a role as mentors, rather than people who are forcing you to keep the rules and do things properly and tick all the boxes.
But what about the role of homework itself, given that the current Minister for Education is changing the syllabus to get away from what he calls rote learning by having the junior certificate being essentially testing done by the teachers in the school rather than by outside teachers. If you're changing the syllabus and you're changing the way in which you're teaching the children, well, shouldn't maybe homework change also?
Yes, it has to change dramatically, and I think that I'm always encouraging kids to get into using computers more, because there's a huge amount of information available to them, and the whole idea of researching, I've already mentioned TED, which is fantastic, but also there's the Khan Academy, which is a huge amount of science and maths online for students to look at, and I think we do all welcome in school becoming more interesting and more real world. I think concern I have with the continual assessment is that as long as it doesn't become a little pressure very often, rather than some pressure sometimes towards the state exams.
But the danger, but surely the danger with recommending to kids that they use the internet for research and so on, and Google, what we are seeing in third level, increasing amounts of plagiarism by students, aren't we maybe creating a situation where they will see the internet as the answer to their problem?
Well, that all depends on how you approach it. And again, this goes back to the fact that they don't even need to be the ones researching it. As I said, parents all day come across stories within their working lives that are of interest. It's not, you have to learn how to use the tools. If we don't teach people how to use them, there's nothing to say that when you go into the business world and you use the internet that you don't plagiarize. It's supposed to be about creating skills for life.
But what about the suggestion, would it make a difference if we actually said no more homework?
I think it would make a massive difference.
Yeah, so do I. That, in other words, you did your learning between 9 and 4 or whatever, your class time is, and then your time in the evening as a student was there will be kids who do something and there will be kids who do nothing, but a child's working day is 9 to 4, and just like the parents, slight different number of hours, but essentially you have a working day.
Yes, I think it would make people focus more in schools, and I think we're teaching people bad habits for life. Like, what we're teaching people to do is to take on their work, and that's the last thing you want someone to do when they're working effectively in a job when they're grown up. You want them to work very well within their job and to have a very balanced family life outside. And
I couldn't agree more.
Sports and having interests, and particularly like with some students, it's very important that they do sport. And what I find is I always end up having this debate with parents because they want in the junior year particularly, they've wanted all of the sport activities to be cancelled. And equally, like, I'm always trying to get students to take up photography or pottery if they're very practical people. They need other outlets. And like, you can look at Culture Night every year where the city is like thriving with families in showing their kids' galleries. Yes. But the rest of the year you don't see them there. And there's quite a few of the galleries that are open late during the week, but there's never any children and there's never any families in them because they're all sitting at home doing homework.
All right, thank you so much for that. It's a very interesting proposition by Dr. Naoise O'Reilly, founder of the Homework Club in Blanchardstown. I absolutely agree with her. Homework's a waste of time. We don't want to encourage people to think that you bring work home as an adult. So why do children bring it home? It's just wrong.